So just 15 hours ago, last night it was, after we'd closed in fact, we received a negative review. Now why doesn't this bother me so much? Stick around and I'll tell you why. Hi everybody, thank you very much for supporting us so far. If you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook or whatever you're watching it on, if you're watching it on YouTube, please like and subscribe to our videos to get updates on when our next video goes live. Thanks all for watching so far this year. But I thought I'm going to finish the year with something not so fun. Last night I received a negative review. And the story goes back quite a bit, so I thought I'd tell you all about it. If you're interested, stay tuned. So where did this start? A few years ago, we sold a local customer a Vauxhall Zafira. And as far as I was concerned, everything was well with it. And in 2022, we started with this company called Auto Engage, and what it is, it's a company that interacts with our customers. We upload our customers' details, and it will automate certain text messages to our customers to keep in touch. We sell 250 cars a year approximately, and we've been in business coming up to the end of 17 years now. So if you can appreciate, there's a lot of customers, and I personally cannot keep in touch with you all by texting you every 6 months or just to kind of say hi. I just can't do it, but this app will do it for me. Some people might think it's cheating, but after the second or text or it starts a conversation, I do get involved. I'm constantly monitoring the system. I know who we've contacted, I know who we haven't contacted, I know what's been said, I see all the replies. Even though I'm not actively sending those texts, I do see what's going on, so I do get involved if there's any issues that I feel I need to get involved in. And thankfully, it doesn't happen very often. So this story started when Auto Engage texted this customer and said, you've had your car for a couple of years now, how would you rate the service 1 to 5? And this customer come back with a number 2. And it automatically prompts another text message to say, oh, sorry to hear that, please tell us where we went wrong. And the customer went into a detailed response of where we went wrong. And then the next message is also automated, which then says, we'll pass this along to management and someone will be in touch with you. So this was done in an evening, and the following morning I responded. Obviously I read it all that evening, but there's sometimes, I do have to have some time to myself. So anyway, the following morning I did respond, and whilst the car 2 years on, he explained that he had problems after his first 3 to 4 months. Well, with all due respect, if I don't know about it, I can't do anything about it. However, 2 years on, I still can. I'm not going to give you any money towards any repairs you've done. I don't think there's any dealer in the world who would do that. But to reassure this customer, I did say to him, there's nothing I can do on that transaction. However, if you are to entrust me again to source another car for you, I will give you 12 months warranty free of charge as a gesture of goodwill, and hopefully that will help facilitate this deal and go some way into making you feel better about the last deal. So fast forward a few months later, customer comes in and, well, he messages me actually and asks me for valuation on his car. We give him a valuation, and he comes in and purchases a Vauxhall Antara off me. And I give him 12 months warranty free of charge. Now this is the important bit. So I wrote the price on the car, car was 5,999, 12-month warranty is 399, but we have to pay for that warranty, so I wanted to show a cost on it, so I reduced the car to 5,600 and charged 399 for the warranty. So technically he's getting a free warranty. We very, very rarely discount a car, and I never really discount a £400. I never ever discount £400 off a car. But in this case, I had to do that to facilitate the warranty that we were giving free of charge. However, I think it's a month or 6 weeks in, slightly wrong there, but he messaged on the system and said that he's got an issue with the car, it's got a crack in the windscreen, service lights come on, and a problem with the DPF. I responded straight away and explained that the crack in the windscreen wouldn't be covered. We would reset the light, but your DPF, you need to take it to this garage to get it resolved and take your warranty details with you. Now, I never heard any more from him, so I assumed it was all done and all rectified. So fast forward to once the customer's had a car 6 months, we send an automated text just to see if everything's okay. Most people don't respond to it. Sometimes if there's an issue, I can get involved. With 6 months down the line, I can still get involved. You know, it's not the end of the world. And I have all the records to hand. It's easy for me to navigate what's been agreed, what hasn't been agreed, where you are with your warranty, that kind of thing. So I can get involved 6 months down the line. Never had a response, which is fine. Most people don't. Not a problem at all. Fast forward, customer's had the car now 18 months. And we ask him if everything's okay. Is he thinking of changing? Is he, if he'd like to sell his car, we would like to buy it back. Again, this is an automated message. And he responds looking for a valuation on his car. Now, I'm like, oh God, okay, I know, I've done a little bit of research on this and I'm thinking, he's not gonna like the price on this car. Now, I'm gonna be fully transparent here. We sold him the car in, I think it's around March 23, it's February 2023, and it was 5,999, but obviously we sold it for 5,600 plus the warranty. That was the market value at the time. That we hadn't had the car long. They were all going for about that at the time. It was a nice low mileage car. I bought it off a previous customer. The car was a nice car. It was a good spec, it had full leather heated seats. It was a top of the range car, and it still is a top of the range car. Anyway, so I do this book price check and I'm thinking he's probably not going to like this. So I looked at, we have two guidebooks. We have CAP and that come back at $1,550 and Glasses Guide come back at £2,100. Now I'm thinking, okay, I think I'm going to get $3,999 for that car. I don't, you know, these are only guidebooks. I look at what I think I can get for the car. Look at the current market on Auto Trader and other cars and I think, okay, $3,999 minus my margin, let's offer the gentleman $2,500. So I explained the prices, the guidebooks, and I explained the price that I was giving him. Okay, and I've got a response, okay, thank you very much. Again, no more heard. Fast forward 3 months, which we're now December 24, so he's had the car for 22 months in total, I believe 21 months, 22 months. And another message, automated message goes out suggesting that he said his car almost 2 years. How would he rate the service on a scale of 1 to 5? And then we got a message of 2 again. I'm thinking, oh my God. So an automated message goes out and says, would you like to explain, or would you be prepared to explain why the score so we can look into it and hopefully rectify it for you? We get an explanation that he had a problem with his car and we didn't seem interested, and then when he looked to part exchange it again, we offered him less than a quarter of what he paid for it 18 months ago. Well, I don't know about, if you know your maths, 2,500 isn't less than a quarter of what he paid for it 18 months ago. He might consider it to be low, but I don't have any control over the market value of the car. And I'm pretty sure if you took the car to any other garage, they'd offer him much less than 2,500. I don't know what he expects. I'm here to make a profit. I don't make a lot of profit. I really don't, but I am here to make a profit. And I do, believe it or not, I do want his business. Of course I do. You know, as far as I'm aware, I don't feel that we've done anything wrong. You know, he didn't give us any issues as to what, you know, they had any other issues with his car. If he had after the 6 months, you know, felt that we didn't get involved enough in trying to rectify his car, I would have stepped in, but he's not communicating with us. I can't possibly contact everybody personally and make sure that their car's still okay after they've booked it in. It's just not possible. I'm a one-man band here, apart from my valeter. You know, we're just too busy. It's just not possible. But perhaps on this occasion, he feels that we should. Anyway, last night, this was all conversation was happening last night, and within seconds of him responding to why he was disappointed with the service and why we only deserved a 2 out of 5. Again, the automated message went back and said, I will forward this information to management, I'll be in touch. And then it was, oh wow, that's why you don't care about your customers. And I'm thinking, this is at 6:30 last night in the evening. We shut at 1 o'clock. It's between Christmas and New Year. It's Monday the 30th of December. We shut at 1 o'clock. And I'm responding and dealing with this at 6 o'clock at night. Nature of running your own business, but I mean, he's given me literally a minute to reply. So again, I jump in last night and sent a detailed response explaining about the value of the car. And I'm really sorry we didn't meet his expectations. However, he then went on to leave a 2-star Google review. Could have been a 1. Why a 2? I don't know. There must have been some element of the transaction that he was happy with. But nevertheless, we got a 2. And a detailed response as to why it's worth a 2. So I found myself last night responding to that. So I've always said that a bad review isn't necessarily a bad thing. I think the important thing is how you deal with that bad review. Now I hope I did respond to that review, and I hope my response comes across as genuine. It certainly is genuine. I don't like bad reviews, but I feel in this scenario I really don't think there's anything more I could have done. I genuinely don't. Perhaps, like I say, acknowledging if I was to respond personally to every person who's put their car into the workshop and contact them afterwards to make sure everything's okay. Perhaps I could if I had more time in the day. Perhaps I could offer more than £2,500 for his car, which is valued between £1,500 and £2,000. Then I probably wouldn't be in business very long. It's very, very difficult to buy cars and sell cars yourself. Certain people leave me details of cars that they want, but obviously I have to deal with customers on the forecourt that need my time, that want to buy that car on the forecourt. I know myself. We had a regular customer who I was trying to source a car for just before Christmas, and he didn't have time to wait. He did give me 4 or 5 weeks to find this car for him. But I think I found one car which kind of fit his budget and a chance to buy it, and I got beaten to it by somebody else because I was dealing with the customer on the forecourt. Everything else I spend in any spare time I have, I look for cars for people. You look for cars to buy for stock, and there's a lot of rubbish out there. It's a very time-consuming process. So I did lose out on that customer. So do I have time to ring up every customer that books a car in? No, I don't. And I'm sorry, if you want that kind of service, perhaps there's a dealer out there that will do that for you, but that's not going to be me. I think I look after my customers very well. Hopefully you guys agree. I know my Google reviews say generally that you do. I have 152 reviews with an average score of 4.9, which is probably one of the best around. So no, a bad review isn't always a bad thing. It really isn't. And hopefully you'll see that. Please read the bad review. I'd love to know your thoughts. If you're a car dealer and you've been watching this video and bad reviews bother you, contact me. I'll help you, and perhaps how to deal with it and how to respond. I could may be able to help you in that way. If you're interested in the Auto Engage app or software that we use, message me or reach out to me, and I'll forward you on the details for that, because it does save time. It's fantastic. It helps us to buy and sell cars. It helps to keep in touch with with customers. So yeah, that's what's been happening. It's New Year's Eve. I'm going to finish in a couple of hours. Hopefully we don't get any more bad communications or bad response, because I would like to have a few beers tonight and not really concentrate on no disrespect to you guys, but I want to concentrate on my customers tonight. I'll be back to work Thursday. So if you have liked this video or liked hearing about customer stories, or you want to hear any more stories in the future, you want to keep in contact with when my videos go live, please like and subscribe. You will get notifications. But I want to thank you all for watching my videos so far this year, and I wish you all a happy new year, and I'll put a new video out in the new year, from Thursday, Friday. Probably do a stock update on the Friday, I would imagine, and have a wander around the forecourt and let you know what else has been happening. But thanks again for watching.